Hi guys. Remember to press play on your videos before you start talking. All right, so this is what's going on. I'm continuing on in my little sock knitting adventures. I've been having a really hard time this time around, and it seems to be that it goes in cycles. I will figure it all out, get every instruction written down, take bits and pieces of this, that, and the other that works for me, and then I'll forget where I put everything, or I might, do what I did on the last video and write everything down on a dry erase board as I'm knitting everything because I can easily erase everything, and then just take a picture of the thing and lose it in my thousands of Flickr pictures that I have up there in that account. I mean, thousands, like thousands. So I thought this time I would go through the motions of vlog during this Vlogoween thing that I'm doing, and just see if I can finally commit all of these steps to memory and maybe help myself kind of focus a little. This is the latest thing that I worked out. I finished the blueberry socks and they were awesome. They worked out really well. I did a tutorial for the German short row technique that went really smoothly actually, except it was long. I may or may not post it because, and I'll tell you really fast, it's because when you get to the German short row and you turn it around, you're supposed to leave one stitch in between each German short row. I think that's to make it nice and smooth. So that's down in the memory banks, soft and squishy, which could actually exit at any point in time. And hopefully now I'll remember. I'm going to do a video tutorial with a proper heel on a proper sock, on a proper size sock, actually, because this worked on the chunky sock and it worked really nicely. Except I think it worked really nicely because it's a chunky sock and it's big and thick, and you're not going to see probably the little holes that are going to be appearing on the heel. If I make it on lighter weight sock yarn, I think you'll see more of the imperfections in the way that I did the German short row technique myself. So that's where I'm at as far as that is concerned. So now, having said all of that, I've been working on my husband's socks, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I want it to be perfect. I don't mean perfect as in perfection. I mean as in like make me freaking happy perfect. Like perfectly happy with it. That's what I want to be. And I'm not perfectly happy with it. I probably will piece in a video of me unwinding the latest um, mistake, fail. Okay, so this is what I did, guys. I went back to the Fish Lips Kiss Heel, and let me tell you, I've gotten a little something out of everybody that I've been, reading up on. And I remembered something that was super important. I remembered that I saw something like a cutout like this in the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And I remembered that I had, this is how my brain works. I remembered this and how it's to fit the foot. And then I was like, my husband's foot, I know it's a size 11. He's told me it was a size 12. Okay, I know I have it written down somewhere in a book. In fact, I have a thing of his foot because my grandma taught me how to do this when I was little, when she was teaching me how to make slipper socks. And she took an outline of my foot and she took these certain measurements. She taught me all of this stuff. And the Fish Lips Kiss Heel was in my brain. And they had a cutout of this. And I'm like, okay, what the heck? Why isn't this working? Why is my mega sock like this much bigger than this? I did this, I did the cutout. I realized that the measurement of my husband's foot was completely wrong. He told me he was a size 12. He lied to me. So yeah, no wonder I was off and I've been off and everything looks so freaking gigantor because it's not his size foot. And I've made him like sleepy time socks, like the really big chunky socks that you just chill out in. I've made him that before, so I know I have his measurements. I have it written down somewhere. I just forgot, and I don't remember where it is, and all my knitting stuff is scattered. So I remember the Fishless Kiss Heel. I did the cutout. I followed all the instructions. It's freaking amazing. Amazing. And I don't want to show you this part because, like, I feel like that's kind of, cheating. You're taking all those little things out. But, I mean, it's so helpful. It is so helpful. And so what I did was I stuck my sock in there, and it literally, it looked like it had a friggin' hoodie on it. It looked like it had a hoodie. And so I started unraveling it, and I'm like, fudge! I really should have gotten footage of this. So I did get some. Hopefully, I'm able to insert it somewhere. And that's it. I've been working on the heel, and everything looks perfect. It's exactly lining up. I was able to actually take everything down nice and even by using the guides, the lines as guides that the fish lips kiss heel pattern suggested. And it's been really wonderful so far. I put my socks back on two at a time, and what I did do was I put the, how you're working two socks at a time on the heel. Well, these stitches, I would have to keep taking them off and putting them back on in order to continue working on two at a time. Like, take them off onto the second needle, work this side, go back, put them back on, slip them back, and that's not fun. This is why people take them off. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, except that so I have to make things a lot more difficult on myself and do it my way. And that's fine. I just chill out, sit there, put them on a, what do you call it? Stitch holder. Yeah, just put them on a stitch holder, and then I'll knit them back in when it's time to start knitting them back in. I didn't do the one stitch in between the German short row double stitch, the wrapped stitch. I didn't do that because I didn't remember that that stitch should have been in there to make it nice and smooth. I remembered after watching a video and seeing somebody do that specifically, do the German short row double stitch, and when they come back and work it, they work to one stitch before the German short row double stitch. None of that is going to make sense to you if you don't know anything about German short row technique. So I suggest you go and check out a video so that you can see what I'm talking about, and probably not mine because it's completely wrong if I even post it. Anyway, so I'll come back, you guys, maybe today to this same video, or maybe I'll just make another one so that I can show you my progress. I think this is gonna work out. There's no music on this video today, and I'm really I'm gonna start running late pretty soon. So I also am going to be going to a Halloween shop today, just to see if I can find something funny for the next episode, and we'll see. And it's on the way to that area where I'm going to, so I think it's going to be funny if I can find the thing that I'm looking for. Anyway, none of this makes sense, and I am starting to completely ramble, and my hair is in my face, and I haven't put on my makeup, and oh my god, I haven't put on my makeup, and I have to go. Oh my god, this was awesome. I loved it. Do check out the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. It's only $1. It's $1. I've gotten a lot out of it. I haven't read the whole thing. It's a lot of stuff, guys. It's like a lot of stuff in there. I just haven't had the time because stuff and things. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I'll come back for an update later. Oh my god, I hope I don't look like a dork. Okay, on this video, I'm definitely gonna have some editing to do because this is just ridiculous. I have a green pair of socks that I want to do next, but I think this one might. I just have to work it up. I have to work this up so fast. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, guys. See you later. Got my makeup on. I am almost running late. So, leaving now. Bye. Why did I do that?